Hello, everybody, and welcome here to the Sports Talk Network channel. Welcome, 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 all of you. I'm here, as you can tell, in my semi-usual seat, desk-like area. I guess you can call it my desk. Just like you can call a gathering of more than two people, you can call, even a church service more than two people, as long as you're worshiping the Lord. Doesn't have to be in a fancy church, stuff like that. That's what made me think of this. Like my office or my area to do videos can be really anywhere. And here, I'll call this my office as of right now. Anyways, moving on from that. Plus, I do like to have that painting there in my background as I scooch in here. Painting here in the background that I love so dearly looking at. Also, I am clean shaven. I think I brought that up last time at my wrestling show. So all the wrestling fans out there, welcome to check that out. A 2-hour episode with just me and my boy, Clockman, who's going to be on the show hopefully every week. But hey, if he's busy, if it doesn't work out some Thursdays, because Impact Wrestling, I hear, is on Thursdays themselves, I think, then that's understandable too. But he'll try to be here weekly. He is my co-host. Temporarily co-host for as long as he wants to be. If he wants to be permanent co-host, then that's fine. But even my regular permanent co-hosts are MIA for a big part of action, and they're still permanent co-hosts like Mark Rambo. Kyron's gone away for a little bit because of school responsibilities and him focusing there, which I understand. But anyways, this video has nothing to do with wrestling. This video has to do with a TV show, but a TV show that I love near and dear, to my heart, and that is The Big Bang Theory. Let me say that again. The Big Bang Theory. It's on every single week during the fall, with this fall season, during every single week, and this for the 12th season, 12th year in a row, 12th season in a row. Big Bang Theory, the final season, and will be promoted as such. I believe it'll be promoted as such. It's already been announced as such. So hopefully they actually do promote it that way. As much as we wish it's not true, it is true. It's dang true, and it's going to happen. It's going to be the end of the season. It's going to end of the series. This will be the final season, and it's going to end in spring 2019. And as sad or whatever that is, it is what it is in a sense, because all TV shows have to end. They can't go on forever and ever. Though I guess technically you could try, have remakes upon remakes, whether they fail or do well. So technically you can do whatever you want. You can make remakes, but it's up to a cast or people that want to do that. So that's the other hurdle. So as much as I was sad and stuff about Castle ending, and that was a show that was going to go into another season, but only a few signed on for that next season, and it was only going to be like 6 to 8 episodes just to wrap things in a bow. If that was the case, sign everybody there. Even Stanek, and have a movie, like a network movie, TV movie. Not saying it's going to be in theaters kind of movie, but movie for the show to put things in a nice little bow, truly. But the finale was good. So was the middle. The middle TV finale was almost perfect, because I like on finales not only to end of that episode, end of that finale, and propose on some storylines, but also having then also the flash forward like they did on that show of the characters, specifically the kids, of course, and where they were now, quote unquote, let's just say, or forward, how their lives are going to be. Relationships, kids of their own. Brick writing a best-selling book, being a best-selling author, like Mick Foley and Jericho, and many others. Anthony Zeiker as well. But stuff like that. Like I always like that. I call it flash forward, so flashback, but a future of what those characters are, and kind of wrapping things in a bow in that sense. I always like those type of scenes. Here in Big Bang Theory, I don't see that happening. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe there might be even a tie-in with young Sheldon with Big Bang Theory here in the final season. Because young Sheldon is of Sheldon Cooper, that character when he was a kid, and how they write that show, taking things from this show, Big Bang Theory, it's from, of course. And in a sense, young Sheldon's kind of the continuation of Big Bang Theory, but in the reverse way, because when Sheldon was a kid, if that made sense, but still. So young Sheldon's going to keep going on unless it was canceled. I didn't hear about that, but as Big Bang Theory, going to be the 12th and final season. I'm just checking something to refresh my memory here of everything. Oh yes, the finale for season 11 was Amy and Sean getting married. All the family members, being there. Some great guys, actors and actresses. A surprise. Didn't get Mima in the episode, that character. Though they did have on their Twitter handle, and I think even their YouTube page of a letter from Mima why she couldn't make it, sort of thing, to explain that. In that sense. So yeah, that was the finale. I was just trying to remember and jog my memory of the season 11 finale. So now we head into season 12. They're married, newlyweds. Where do I see this season going, and how do I see it ending? Yeah, I see this season going, and it's really any season. Grand filled of great episodes. I'm sure a lot of cameos and callbacks, things of past seasons, whether callbacks all the way to season 1. Either way, I should be looking to see that and hope to see that. Some guest stars that they haven't been able to get yet, maybe be able to get them here now, knowing this being the season finale. Though by now, at this time here in September, or almost September, it's August 31st, September 1st tomorrow, they've already created and not all the episodes for the season. So hopefully they did get some great guest stars and some good continuing storylines of how all these characters are going to, or how they're going to end the story for all these characters for the show. I think I assume there's going to be 24 episodes. And like any other season, great stories, funny one-liners, things that always makes me and mom think, me and my mom and my family think when we watch sometimes, like, how do they even think of these things for these characters to say? Like, it's just gold. Whether it's funny kind of gold, or you learn something sciencey kind of gold, that things that you never even thought of, but I guess technically you could look up. Sort of those things too. It's just interesting and awesome way they write the show, and I certainly enjoyed it and loved it for all the seasons that it's been on. So for this 12th season, I don't expect any less. I expect it to be as high-flying and awesome as it has been for the past 11. So I guess in that way, it's prediction for the season. Just continuing good episodes, continuing there's a base storyline of all their lives and where they're going. Moving forward, will Raj finally actually get a girlfriend in this season? Maybe halfway through, sort of thing, like that right away. It's one of those you could do right away because you have this as the final season. You don't have another season you need to build it up to. But maybe it could be best to have Raj finally get a girl, and it would be even more interesting and ironic if that girlfriend for Raj, the character, is the actor's actual wife. I feel like that would be kind of interesting if that was the case. As a recurring guest star for the final season, right? Another reason if they do it that way, than not to have it right away in the premiere. So I see Raj getting a girlfriend, Howard and Bernadette, continuing life is, being married, having children. Sheldon and Amy. Do I see them having a kid before the series ends, for the end of the season? Probably not. Like, you could rush it again because it's the final season. You could really do anything. Like, what are they going to do? Cancel the show? Show is already going to be done after this season by their hands, by them choosing, by them saying it's time to move on. Network TV and the show. I mean, the network loves it. I mean, it's a moneymaker for the network. It is their biggest show. I mean, so is Blue Bloods and other shows, but Big Bang Theory, I would say, number one, especially in the comedy genre. Of course, CBS and comedy genre overall for all the networks, I would say it's the best. To me, of course. But either way, sorry about that. Anyways, yeah, but okay, let's just get to the one other thing I wanted to bring up, and that's something that my late grandmother was speaking to us, my family, about, because she started getting into watching the show with us because she moved in with us. Her and Grandpa 5 years ago. She passed in 2016. He passed earlier this year in 2018. But for her, she used to like Dancing with the Stars and Big Bang Theory, or at least maybe at the very least tolerated it. Who knows? But she was talking to us one time about how she would want, like, being the final scene. She think would be cool or interesting or whatever. And I tweeted that out to Big Bang Theory on their Twitter handle. I wrote in as well to Big Bang Theory whether it'll actually happen, whether it's actually going to be the final thing, if it's actually going to be the end. Is that elevator? I got on an elevator for 11 seasons, or maybe even 12 full seasons, a whole series, not working, out of order. We've learned about how it happened, why it's out of order, whose fault it was, this and that, and what's up, and why it hasn't been able to be fixed yet. The final scene, whether they show it being fixed or not, like actually happening, it's fixed. It's ready to go. It's good to go. And the elevator's fixed, this and that. And the end scene has them going down that elevator, whether not talking at all, music playing, or talking and music lightly playing, however you want to do it, and have them just walking out, like enjoying the day, continuing in their universe, right? Sort of thing, just another day. Just another day in paradise, Big Bang Theory universe paradise. Either way, so that's what she saw, or she was thinking of happening. Elevator fixed, they go down the elevator, go out, fade to black, boom. Something like that. And I really wanted to share that because that was something that she may just sit out of passing, whether she was very serious or not. I think she was. And she was a big fan of the show as much as me and my mom are. But hopefully that is the final scene. That'd be a great way to end the series. For sure. And we'll see if that's the case. I really do hope it is. I just wanted to share my quick thoughts and predictions for this season, for the final season. So Raj will get a girlfriend, finally be with somebody. Because everybody does deserve somebody, right? There is that better half to somebody. Like there is that one for me. So if you are out there, if you're actually watching this video, hi, and I look forward to meeting you. Or if you're not, and wherever you are, I look forward to meeting you, dating you, marrying you, in my life with you. And as much as, I would say, oh, I wish I didn't meet you now, timing has to do with everything as well. Everything happening for a reason. And blah, blah, blah. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope it made sense. It's kind of difficult, predicting a show that, as much as it does have storylines, it's an ebb and flow kind of roller coaster of awesomeness of episodes that each season is for Big Bang Theory, and I really have enjoyed it. And if any of the cast did see this video, I should have said this at the beginning because they might not be watching now, but still, thank you for doing so. Welcome to share the video. Welcome to tweet about it all. Also, welcome to follow me on Twitter at army_strong_06, because then I can share again my grandmother's wishes and maybe you can let me know, without letting me know, of course, how it really did end. Or if it wasn't even taped yet, the finale, the series finale, and I assume it was, then it would be a great honor for me and my mom to be honestly flown into to watch the taping of the finale. So just wanted to share that. I wanted to share that with cats. Wanted to share that with all of you, all fellow Big Bang Theory fans. And a great ride, and I'm looking forward to this season, next season, and its final season. I'm gonna make it try to go as slow as it can, but also as fast as it can. One of those like as slow as it can to enjoy it, but as fast as it can because get it over with, end the series, and then move on with other shows that I like or other shows that are continuing on or just starting, right? The new shows that hopefully have a long shelf life. But again, I thank you all for watching. I hope you all have a great rest of your day and a great weekend. Excuse me, sorry about that. Great weekend. I'll be back here on Monday for the Monday Night Raw review, maybe. We'll see. But either way, at the very latest, I'll be back on Wednesday for Talking Packers with Steve, episode 2 in the continuation, which then will be each and every week of Talking Packers with Steve, NFL Talk, predicting week number 1, because on Thursday of next week is the start of the NFL season. Yeah. So, anyways, hope you all have a great rest of your evening, great rest of your day. And I'll talk to you all soon. Well, like the video. If you're new watching this channel, subscribe, ring the bell, and I'm going to go live with the video. And above all else, as always, take care.